aka 50 states.
Bow!
Yeah. Nowadays, you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man, these niggas clowns. Nowadays, you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man, these niggas clowns. Bitch made a deal with the Commonwealth. It didn't even really care about her fucking health. How you snitched on a fucking plug, man?
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
What up, world? This is Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with First Fam West Radio and your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
Keep the tools in the box, the haters wanna stop it. Mom's on like cocaine. I'm a fly human being, money is the reason. No, we ain't about those games. Keep the tools in the box, the haters wanna stop it. Mom's on like cocaine. Pure white, Peruvian, take flight, ride the wind, long nights, getting it in. Is this the life of a hooligan? Ninjas on the street, they trying to avoid the chalk. Talk it out, maybe after let the haters spark. Gunshots, bury victims in the dirt quick. Circle of death, calling it the work shift. Mind blown, mind gone. Just took a life he don't care about his own. But this is what the youth taught, turned up. Mommy offered those pills, plus she coked up. Out to celebrate, told it's the last days. Race and chase away the pain of his lane. Ain't no shame, she peeling off her lace and things.
FirstFamRadio.com.
Call it Finette, that's my mafia twin from Jordan Downs. Raise a finger, that's on Gorillas, bitches going down. You politicking on Insta, and I'm out voting rounds. Smoked his brother, smoking his brother, now we in the clouds. Played our freestyle in the courtroom, Brody lost his trial. Doing dope all around the kid, so she lost her child. See, this mafia way of living, it's just our lifestyle. It ain't no waiting, I'm impatient, let's get busy right now, okay? Diamonds dancing, it's off a lick, I like to shine people. Keep it on me, unfortunately, I done shot people. Not legal, nigga, I'm a spinner, we are not equal. Non-lethal, John Cena the poor, I could not see. Long live to leave a hood boy was quick to squeeze a trigger. If your son ever hungry, doggy, I kill for that nigga. I die for the street that I post on with my killers. That is not my baby. Lately I've been focused on Skrilla. I can't tell you what, just know the code word is DJing. That's a highlight play, buddy, we gon' replay it. Well known gorillas from my city, they know we famous. You ain't talking no money, get in line and keep waiting, keep hating. I promise it's coming, Lil Larry, be patient. I had to cut this bitch off, she got feelings attached. I'll burn this motherfucker down to the ground, to the building collapse. Don't listen to your music, that shit weak and I'm knowing it's cap. 556 fly out ARP, ain't no holding me back. You speaking on my dead, it's okay, you for solely getting smacked. Don't need a microphone, but you know it's for solely a rap. Big eye busters, the enemies is for soaking wet. Don't believe none of your story, that shit make believe. 223s, you ain't ducking nothing, this could shoot through trees. Cold word, mental cycle, I came to make a pussy bleed. It ain't a bitch on this earth I'm gon' ever need. I tore down they ever run up on me, shit, I ain't having it. You sir not a killer, we heard you did that shit on accident. I told these niggas I'm from Gorilla Gang Mafia. Yo, BM keep watching me, tell her put down them binoculars. I beef with the whole city, give a fuck about being popular. Not affiliated with none of my people, so we robbing. I get busy with two, and they start calling me the problem solver. I'm a real life sparker, don't worry twin, that's on my daughter. Hey, why you dissing me on the net? We from the same city. Always leave a house with it on me, yes it came with. You ain't trying to catch a body, you should not come playing games. I'm a rock star with a drum, so you know I got it on stage. Outside thugging on this block, cause I have no home. Kill a nigga playing with my bro if he right or wrong. I stand dead in his face and that's his fuck nigga, what's happening? Like a donkey in this club, it's okay, we get to dragging niggas out. If it get tricky, shit I'm passing, it's time to pass on the house. If you can lie dead in my face, I can smack you dead, no mouth. You off this pistol, I don't believe you gon' shoot it. I ain't breaking nothing down, if you want it, dog, we into it. Been a couple times they had me, fortunately they blew it. Trying to keep my mind inside of my head, cause usually I lose it. Think you really gon' touch me, you must be motherfucking stupid. Chop a bigger Rasputin, get a boner. Call it Finette, that's my mafia twin from Jordan Downs. Raise a finger, that's on Gorillas, bitches going down. You politicking on Insta, and I'm out voting rounds. Smoked his brother, smoking his brother, now we in the clouds. Played our freestyle in the courtroom, Brody lost his trial. Doing dope all around the kid, so she lost her child. See, this mafia way of living, it's just our lifestyle. It ain't no waiting, I'm impatient, let's get busy right now, okay?
Yeah.
I just stay high and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some yay. Real niggas around, you look out of place. Quarter brick right now and that's just on the face. Sell it all right now, it all be gone today. Good customer service, we don't make them wait. We constantly serving, play and we play. We constantly serving, play and we play. But I just stay down and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some yay. Real niggas around, you look out of place. Get a quarter bit right now, and that just on the face. Sell it all right now, it all be gone today. Good customer service, we don't make them wait. We constantly serving, big and we play. We constantly serving, big and we play. I come from the bottom, I say with a tray. Got a switch of Lemon Carter, he just wanna bang. I just want the paper, I don't wanna hang. That boy that made the world, now he's up to pain. I just met your girl, she left with a stranger. Soon we shot it up, she knew I was gangster. I don't take no threats or no ultimatum. If you talking chop, you talking my language. Cop sip, hit half liter of the raw. Big earner, but I used to be an underdog. Don't keep 100, that's why I don't fuck with y'all. You come try to strike, you gon' get a gutter ball. Losing all my fucking life, I can't take another loss. Grinding all winter, and I don't take the summer off. Putting that's to make a half brick, do a somersault. He's special, he just fuck around and run 100 up, add it up. I'm a real nigga just to sum it up. You can't be with me, little homie, you ain't done enough. Hey, Joey, can you throw me something? No, not at all. But if you cop folk, I might take 100 off. Sold his ass headbang and get some Tylenol. You get pulled when you leave here, then I am not involved. Put the bands around my neck to make it freeze up. If my grandma was here to see me, she say Jesus. She was busy see me with that money and she freed up. Miss me with that little boy Larry shit, I ain't no peon. Blood on the way, damn it took him a eon. For a phone price, I need something we can agree on. Put a brick in the crib across face, fuck it up. Tryna cook it, nigga, that's the old base. You pussy always, hitting plays always. Giving out quarters like a motherfucking arcade. Listen to your pockets, nigga, fuck what your heart say. Yeah, I keep that fire on my fucking dark days. Me and my pistol will never part ways. Me and my pistol will never part ways. I just stay down and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some yay. Real niggas around, you look out of place. Quarter brick right now and that's just on the face. Sell it all right now, it all be gone today. Good customer service, we don't make them wait. We constantly serving, big and him play. We constantly serving, big and him play.
100, nigga! Fuck your boy about shit, nigga! Fuck motherfucking weed, nigga! Fucking with me, nigga!
Runner.
Pull up, roll up, get close. Y'all know what it is. Your boy Ill back at it like a crack at it. Let's get to it. Shout out to the baby runner.
It be the brokest bitches that be popping it.
Get to it.
Before I pay a bitch, my
Who y'all got? Baby
I'm
runner.
kicking beats off the niggas die before you see the smoke. I know this bitch ain't shit, but I still fuck around and eat it though. Purple jeans like they jumped up out the Peter rolls. I got a bitch that say everything I need, she still get cheated on. Me and PC running through these hoes, you know what we be on. And I don't care if you call her white, she still get cheated on. I really wanna head up in this club, but I got blick on me. My cousin couldn't fit it in her purse cause they got stick on it. Air a nigga out, I swear I ain't tryna miss homie. And I ain't never been pressed to slob on my big homies. Point me to this money and I come and split that bag with you. Plus I got a bitch that might let me hit that ass with you. I be in the trenches but T4 be tryna get me out. But they just cracked on us so I ain't even tryna hang out. Diamonds on my fingers so my gang sound be blinging up. When I went to jail my bitch was acting like she single but when I touched down that bitch I swear to God that she in love. When all these niggas telling me it's love was tryna pick it up. Rolling 40 crip and ooh, it be the war cry. Jumping out the bins, rolling weed, getting more high. My Cuban bitch a lawyer say they used to call her 4 eyes. Now when I fuck her with her glasses on, she be more fire. Humpty Dumpty sat up on the wall, but then he fell off. The same way these niggas in the hood be fucking bread off. Playing with my money that'll knock a nigga head off. And what the fuck a body finna do with his head off? Fresher than your nigga and he know it with his dirty ass. If I pull these bottoms at the closet, I hurt his ass. The ops hit the homie, now we tryna give a murder back. And we ain't got too many homies with attempted murder raps. I have a new baby, but the park is like the heart of me. When I lost my brother, it felt like I lost a part of me. I don't kick your
hanging with a lot of bitches, I'm with Breezy, yeah. And if she run through that bitch, you know I'm on that nigga next. 50 cal chunky, I can't fit it in the stash spot. But even with this 40, I'm a motherfucking snapshot. She know she a whore, but these niggas might believe a bitch. She ain't talking shit, I ain't even finna feed a bitch. She ain't talking crazy, she know I don't even need a bitch. Niggas missing money laying up with it sleeping in. Clip hang low, but this pot got me so high. You trust them niggas end up being the reason that you gon' die. I don't trust niggas that be nosy all up in mine. I don't trust niggas that be acting hard all the time. I don't trust niggas always got a blunt but never weed. I don't trust niggas say they in the hood and never be. I don't trust niggas that get checked by their girlfriend. Bitch said she used to check me. I'm like, girl in. I don't trust niggas that be stunting when these hoes come. And I don't trust niggas that get funny when that dough come. Cause I'm the type nigga bomb first, you think I'm Tupac. The nigga keep a gun cause he knowin' he'll get Tupac. Ain't too many times you cracked on me, ain't a shootout. And when we come back, we ain't caring about who's out. I never marked out, but I'm really marked out though. 1913, the Lightberry nigga cutthroat. A couple niggas asking for the coke and I sell blow. But when I met the plug, I went back to do the kick down run. Shit get too easy.
Damn, say you going crazy in this.
5 9s, 211s, murder robbery, 187. I'm a money getter. That's amazing. The way I fell in love with home invasions.
5 9s, 211s, murder robbery, 187. I'm a money getter. That's amazing. The way I fell in love with home invasions.
I need my chili and I need it now. Little Philly snow grab, this how it's going down. Crash the interview, make him lay it down. Tie Flocko up, he like 300 pounds. Hey, don't leave it to that fat nigga, give it up. Where they go to at? His parents, they from Africa. Oh, you ain't got shit, fuck it, blood pop 'em. Fat ass on YouTube, starting drama. There you go. They didn't know on the gang, I don't play. Take the 110 freeway to the 8 trays. Pull over, I'm about to text Hefe. Hey, bro. On Bloods, I'm about to see what that check say. I have to holler at you, bro, I'm glad you came. You like what you need, nigga, I need that cane. Hit his pockets, okay, this a few stacks. 2,000, everything, he only left with his T-hat. 5 9s, 211s, murder robbery, 187. I'm a money getter. That's amazing, the way I fell in love with home invasions.
5 9s, 211s, murder robbery, 187. I'm a money getter. That's amazing, the way I fell in love with home invasions.
2 down on the gang and we still at it. Don't ask me why I rob, cause I'm good at it. You like worth the 21, but I'm a real savage. 3D, 4 heats, yeah, we stay packing. On my way to Lush, Brody in West LA. About to have that shit hot, but shout out to Trey. Middle of the night and he still woke. I can tell how he talking, yeah, he off dope. Walked up to the car, we on high alert. Philly kicked him in his ass, took all his perks. Little Philly like, break baby next, I'm like, okay. Alright, he in jail, he ain't home, I know he got safe. Came through the back, easy 100K. I kinda missed the nigga, y'all, please don't see late. Head to the valley, make a left blood. Boys come, let it blow like a waitress. 5 9s, 211s, murder robbery, 187. I'm a money getter. That's amazing, the way I fell in love with home invasions.
5 9s, 211s, murder robbery, 187. I'm a money getter. That's amazing, the way I fell in love with home invasions.
This nigga whack on his belly showing ass cheeks. Dumb nigga laid up with R&B. Was it murder robbery cause we left the cheese? You was not Pyro on IFG. No turn suspect into a victim. Heard them niggas had beef, so he chipped him. Oh well, long live Almighty, don't forget him. All the nigga had was a knife with him. That's it. Let's talk like a dose, just pull up. Shout out STL, that's what's up. Wrong choice, now Unc in the trunk. Remove what? You didn't know this was blood. That nigga Adam at a spot doing plug talk. Ain't no fucking why he in the cut, beating off. Nigga, I didn't come for nothing, we need it all. Give it up. 3 million right now, we kill your bro. Give it up. 5 9s, 211s, murder robbery, 187. I'm a money getter. It's amazing, the way I fell in love with home invasions.
5 9s, 211s, murder robbery, 187. I'm a money getter. That's amazing, the way I fell in love with home invasions.
Yeah, what it do?
Man, that nigga Flocko looked like he put Vaseline on his face. This shit is shiny.
Oh, man.
You know Nigerian cheeks don't shine.
Hey, what's up, y'all, man? Tapping in. Hey, bro, my boy sounded like he underwater, but y'all hear the jokes already. Look good. We gonna tap in. Flocko.
That nigga is the Vaseline King.
Vaseline King, huh?
Nigerians don't shine.
Hey, so we got Flocko going at the Rich Grinder, aka Rich Trapper. This is crazy. You know, Rich Trapper been going after everybody, back and forth ever since the skeletons that fell out the closet and exposed his zestiness. So now he's been going at the Flocko. He started off going up at the Flocko. So it says LA 60 Crip threatens to do this to me after I expose his nasty secrets.
Paprika is planning on suing me.
And I am just getting off a Zoom call with my boy. So with that all being said, let's jump into the subject at hand. What I can say for right now, don't get it twisted. A lot more is coming. But for right now, all I can say is this.
This is the best he could come up with. After being exposed for beating his baby mama beyond recognition, for beating up another girlfriend and catching a felony charge for that, for having a family domestic restraining order against him, for beating her up and choking her until she was unconscious. This is the response. After being exposed with evidence, his response is, hey, I got a lawyer. Hey, I can't say too much. Like, bro, we've seen that play before, bruh. All right, we've seen that at work before. I can't say much right now. I got a lawyer. Sir, you are talking as if you've already convinced us that you have a lawyer. You still got a lot of work to do to convince us that you can afford a lawyer, okay? All right, you are the same one who had a GoFundMe out because you were homeless for months after like your apartment burned down. You ain't even have the money to afford a deposit and first month rent to get into a new apartment. And the reason why I'm even bringing that up, because you should never shame someone when they're down and out, is because that's his go-to. The first thing out of his mouth when he's beefing with someone is how broke they are. He called me broke. He called every one of his enemies broke. And he pops it online as if he's some rich millionaire rapper.
Shopping, Calabasas, big Gucci store teardowns, relationships with the jewelers, private jets.
This man has convinced himself in his thick skull that he's a millionaire, same way he has convinced himself in his thick skull that he has a lawyer or that he even has a case against me. Sir, everything I said in that video was the absolute 100% truth. Okay? You was arrested for felony aggravated assault on that woman. You put hands on her and you whooped her until she was beyond recognition. No matter how much ChatGPT you use or how many car videos you make trying to manipulate or convince the people, you can't talk your way out of the evidence, buddy. All right, here is a conviction. Felony aggravated assault. You did this to that woman. Here is more photo evidence that you threw her body against the wall while you pummeled her. Okay, you did this. Now this...
Damn, Rich Trapper.
Hey, that was an accident. That did not happen, bro. The motherfucking table fell into the lamp and it fell on her, and yeah.
That's what he told
I'm trying to give homeboys some vouch. I'm trying to vouch for him.
Hey, that's what he told the judge.
Just one woman, right? This is just one woman. The other woman, his baby mama, she filed a restraining order against him. And in that restraining order, the temporary protective order, she documented how he choked her until she was unconscious. She provided text messages of him texting her, making threats. By the way, the number that he texted her from is a number that he texted me from, threatening me after acting like he was a fan of mine. Sir, you were caught dead in the water. There's no getting out of it. Multiple women have accused you of violating them in the worst way, violating them in ways that no man who has ever claimed to love a woman should violate a woman. You gotta live with that, bro.
You know what, bro?
You got an issue, and you can't make the receipts,
bro.
Of course it's not.
I'm just saying, Flocko ain't gangster, my nigga. I'm hearing about domestic abuse. I'm like, my nigga, I feel it, you know what I'm saying? He a no good ass nigga, but you supposed to be like, my nigga, and I got paperwork that you snitch.
I think he do got some paperwork.
You know, I want to hear that juice right there.
That shit. He got some.
Fuck, nigga, everybody got some baby mama drama. He just lost his damn mind. That's choke that bitch out like nigga.
He snapped on him.
He snapped,
Photo
nigga.
evidence in the arrest report and the conviction. You can't make that go away. All right? And no matter how many, I can't talk about it, but y'all. Now, when he was dating Keeks, he was abusive throughout the entire relationship. She testified to that.
He had the blue bandana on and everything. He was rolling 60 crippin' right here.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. He had a little pretty girl, man. I can't believe he was punching on her though.
Yeah, he beat her till she wasn't recognizable. Man, I can imagine. That's crazy.
That's some childhood problems right there. You know what I'm saying?
He got mama.
He might have been fondled as a baby or something. You know, he don't like women.
It could. I mean, he getting caught on Grindr.
You know what I'm saying? That childhood shit be coming out in the adults and shit, nigga. Shit you should have conquered as a teenager.
Yeah. Beating on her like that.
He whooped her, got a criminal record for it. Keeks sent a message to everybody. She wants the world to know that you and her don't have any kids together, right? That you was abusive and you beat her up and you did her badly and you violated her in the worst way, but she wasn't dumb enough to give you a child. So what does you having custody have to do with you beating up and pummeling and getting a criminal record for beating up Keeks? What does that have to do with anything? Okay, now let's move on to Araya Sanders, okay? His baby mama. He says, I have custody of my kids. No, sir, no. Araya is a beautiful mom. She's a good mother, right? Araya has primary custody of that son. We took a look at the temporary protective order, which we already saw.
Bro,
right?
Like I said, this ain't gangster, my nigga. This is Jerry Springer.
Hell yeah, this
You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for this nigga to bring out paternity test, nigga. You ain't even human, nigga. Your blood is cat.
Oh shit, yo man, we pulling up all the kid blows. I got the roast, the Rossi and Toe, smoking on that good partner. LA 60 Crip put a hit on me for exposing his disgusting secrets. What? Yo, this is part of the gangster shit that my nigga Push has been waiting for. He putting a hit
I
out on
promise you, bro, that if I need counseling, I'ma hire that nigga.
You gonna hire Flacco? Flacco got you.
Put your hands on me, you have to go to jail for my lies. Make it crystal clear.
That he's definitely a crash out, and he definitely puts his hands on women.
Wait, Daryl, is this you saying you're signed to Atlantic, lying about having a Nipsey Hussle feature to scam people out their services? This can't be you.
Hey, why you exposing the nigga Hustle? Why you exposing the nigga Hustle? He like, hey, I'll do it for 500.
Right? This Rolling 60 Crip went from threatening me to snitching on me after I exposed his dirty laundry in a masterpiece of a video that I dropped yesterday. But here's the thing. He was already terrified and scared of what I know. That's why he's snitching on me, calling YouTube on me, making reports on me. But that only made me dig deeper. And what I found as I dig deeper is even worse. In our last video, I exposed how this Rolling 60 Crip reject, who ain't never did nothing tough in his life, was beating on his baby mama, choking her unconscious, doing things that no man should ever do to a woman. And he was so terrified of the truth coming out and people being well aware of who he is now that he reported my video and got it taken down temporarily. So he tries to take down the content, tries to get me a community guideline strike, but listen, I follow all the rules. I am an upstanding citizen on YouTube. So YouTube tells me, Flacco, we know you don't break the rules. We know you don't break the laws. You're one of our most upstanding citizens on this app. We know you ain't do nothing wrong. So YouTube said, listen, okay, he's complaining, he's filing reports that you quote unquote use one of his numbers in the video that he claims is not his number, by the way. But just take it down, please. Or no, you don't gotta take it down, Flacco. Just edit the video out and we'll reinstate the video. And that's exactly what happened. I edited out the parts that he reported and YouTube reinstated my video. Before we get into my new discoveries that apparently he's deadly terrified of coming out as well, let's just do a quick recap on exactly what we discussed in our last video, just so you guys know how much of a monster this nasty, dirty, rolling 60 Crip reject is. He was arrested in November of 2018 for a felony aggravated assault against his girlfriend. He whooped her, he beat on her until she wasn't recognizable, disfigured her face. The mother of his kids, Araya Sanders, filed a family protective order against Rich Rapper. She left the relationship, according to her, because he would choke her until she was unconscious on multiple occasions. He beat her throughout their relationship. And once she says, hey, I'm done with this, I don't want to be with you anymore because I want to live because you can't control yourself, he then began to stalk her, send her threatening messages when she's trying to get
one
away.
of those
He is a classic
wasn't
predator.
his fault.
This man is a despicable, horrible human being.
What you say, Push? What are you talking about? That was his body double?
Nah, she put one of those bags over her head on her own, bro. That's
Yo, this nigga's a lawyer, attorney in law for your ass right here. Oh, what's up, Big Nutter? What's up, Big Nutter?
Nutter.
Nutter, man. Nutter just came from the sector, so I figured he'll a little bit here. West sector. Flocko going in on Rich Grinder, Rich Trapper. You know, he exposing this nigga.
Yeah, exposing Rich Trapper. Yeah,
man. He like he on the internet, on the YouTube, is saying he's ended his career. That's what the title is. He's ended his career. His channel is not monetized. So Rich Trapper's channel is not monetized. He tried to get it monetized back when he couldn't. And he had that beef with Dre and Virgo, that whole little situation. You know, we hopefully we'll be able to get a gangland lead price because that's already weeks back. But I guess Flocko and him back and forth, and he threatening Flocko. So Flocko does what he do best, and that's the doxing. He done doxed this guy.
He doxed that nigga again?
Yeah, he doxed him. I think he pulled his girl up in this one because he had recording. What's up with Lil Durk, man? These audio messages coming out. They saying it's looking bad for Durkio. Durkio's doom. They end up catching up with that dude, Derrick, bro. They picked him up. His girlfriend turned him in. That's what I'm hearing. Shit. Let's get to this.
Who needs to be exposed? The world needs to know who this guy is. He shouldn't be dating anyone. He shouldn't be preaching, giving commentary, giving analysis to anybody. Nobody who can disfigure a woman they're with. Nobody who can choke their baby mama until she's unconscious should have a platform. And I stand by that. And when she tries to get away, he would text her things like, I'm going to F and kill you. It makes it impossible for her to live a regular life and do regular things like date other men, like take care of her kids, like go to work. He became unbearable until she had to file. So he beat up one woman until she's disfigured, and then he's stalking, harassing, and beating up his baby mama until she leaves him, and then he's still stalking her. He even stalked me how he was stalking his baby mama. He was texting me from text app numbers pretending to be a fan of mine who was giving me advice, telling me, hey, yo, leave Rich Trapper alone. Hey, man, Flocko, don't do that. I want you to have your channel, bro. You can't. Whole time, it was Rich Trapper texting me, pretending to be somebody else. This man has schizophrenia, bro. This man is a weirdo. And I only found out it was him texting me from a text app number as a fan when I looked at the restraining order and the family protective order paperwork and seen that he was texting his baby mama threats from that same number. He tells her, last warning, do it again and you'll lose the little bit you have left. Watch her effing mouth, bitch. Try me, I'll make your life miserable. Like, come on, man. He's just stalking that woman for no reason. And then once he finds out that I know is not a fan and is actually him, he then texts me threatening to bury me and to bury his baby mama. Like, what does that mean? You're gonna kill me and kill her too for exposing you? Because you are a nasty human being? Now, being nasty and being a monster is bad enough.
Bro,
but being a monster and thinking you're smarter than everybody else and thinking you can...
What'd you say?
There was a YouTuber where him and his wife got murked on some shit like this.
Oh yeah,
out in Vegas. Yeah, homeboy went up there and looked them in their face and let them know.
Yeah.
Gave him all them shots.
This is that Flacco stuff. Like Flacco, hey, you said he schizo. And
Hey,
nigga go
Sharp.
postal on you.
Yo, put Sharp, shout you out.
Finna the legend.
Big Sherm. The show.
Hey, that's crazy. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
was Finna the legend and Bubbly.
yeah, that was wild, dog. I bet you they channel after they got murked, they channel blew up. Which was fucked up. Hey,
I'm just saying that Flacco stuff look just like that. Like you can press someone who is like in the public and make them feel so embarrassed, bro, that you know it's like you can do that. That can happen.
Monetization because of what you call it. That nigga Manny lost his monetization and subscribers because of that shit. That shit Finna was doing.
Now that nigga in jail for what he got an elbow.
Yeah.
It's emotionally the best. That's how it be sometimes, man. But Flacco better be careful though, because if he out here doing this, he I mean, we haven't seen him put his hands on no dudes. He called people off the face. We haven't seen it yet. But the show can beat up on some girls according to the paper. Like Push said, she put the bag over her head on her own, and you know that was a tree that fell on her head that pushed her to that wall. I get it. I get it, Rich Trapper. I get it.
Manipulate everybody else is even worse. So Rich Trapper makes a video responding back to me, responding back to the allegations, responding back to me showing the arrest record, the conviction, me showing the family protection order that was granted, the testimony from his baby mama.
Wow, hey, y'all go check the rest of that out. This nigga Flacco is not letting up. He just dropped that like a couple days ago. That's crazy, right? Hey, what happened, man? They caught up with your boy. They caught up with your boy Derrick, man. Caught up with that boy.
Right now, we are following breaking news as it appears the last remaining New Orleans inmate who escaped from the Orleans Parish Justice Center back in May could be in Georgia.
I'm Travis Mackle. We are following a breaking story. Derrick Groves, the final inmate on the run from that massive jailbreak back in May in New Orleans, might be in the state of Georgia.
Escaped inmate Derrick Groves is back in custody and was blowing kisses to the camera during his arrest.
Good afternoon. I'm Deputy Chief Kelly Collier with the City of Atlanta Police Department. This afternoon here on Honeysuckle Lane, the United States Marshals Southeast Fugitive Task Force, in conjunction with the Atlanta Police Department and the Clayton County Police Department, were able to take Derrick Groves, 28 years old, into custody here on Honeysuckle Lane.
Say, bruh, Atlanta been hot before, but today it was sweating.
Oh yeah, you right, Sean. He down with that other dude. He on that one show with something in LA or whatever. With little dark rainbow they call him. His name Dijon Paul, yeah.
And bricks 12 peeping through Southwest ATL like they hunting a ghost with a body count. Word on the block, Derrick Groves, the last one out the cage, the only one they couldn't catch, the one sliding through the cracks like smoke in a busted vent. Yeah, that boy was in the A. 12 them boxed off the whole damn block. Helicopters humming like angry bees. One wrong move and it lights out. They say that boy was holed up off of Campbellton and Honeysuckle. Man, even the street names sound poetic for chaos. And boom, standoff, 12 yelling, come out, home getting gas like it's a war zone. But grow
that shit. They finally caught him, man. Yeah, fellas, what y'all think, man? They said his girl gave him up. That's what I'm hearing.
ain't saying nothing, ain't flinching, like he knew that day was coming. The streets say he wanted it to be cinematic. D. Groves wasn't just another runner. Nah, he was the last ghost from that Orleans Parish jailbreak. 10 gone, 9 back. One still breathing free air. The streets been whispering that boy name for 5 months, like he turned Houdini with a homicide record. And now the city that gave us trap beats and heartbreaks done turned into his last stage. Tips from callers told 12 he was in there. Neighbors peeking through blinds like it's pay-per-view. Even the air felt nervous. They hit that house again. Tear gas rolling like fog off the bayou. And that's when the game ended. The marshal say we got him. Ain't no movie credits, ain't no outro song. This a man who became an urban street legend caught slipping on a Wednesday. See, this year ain't just started in Atlanta. This movie been rolling since the Orleans Parish Justice Center. 10 inmates decided they done had enough of jumpsuits in them cold ass food trays. Them boys ghosts in the night, gone. But the one everybody talking about, Derrick Groves, aka Woo, the Quiet Storm. They had that boy doing life for that Mardi Gras block party gone bad. 2 dead, several hit. Whole city shaking their head like these little dudes ain't playing. They wanted that boy Groves to rot in that cell forever till he flipped the script. Rumor was his inside connect wasn't just a homie. It was a woman claiming to be his girl, Dariana Burton. Yeah, love will have you taking risks, retirement plans, and federal time. Shorty was a former jail employee playing both sides of the balls. She helped him goes out that joint like a magician with a vendetta. Soon as they realized he gone, New Orleans was lit up like Bourbon Street on Mardi Gras. One by one, the other escapees got snatched up. Soon came Antoine Massey down. July, 2 more. But that boy Woo, he vanished like rent money on payday. Marshals talking about outside accomplices. Federal task force, multi-state manhunt. But in them streets, folks was laughing like, y'all ain't catching that boy. He probably chilling in the Waffle House wearing shades somewhere in New Hampshire. 5 months? Bruh, 5 whole months. And that boy was still out here like gravity ain't applied to him. Derrick Groves turned from a name to a file to a whisper on every block. That's in the endo saying, man, Woo probably chilling on a yacht somewhere. Others like, nah, he overseas hiding with the dope connect. Everybody had a story, but nobody had facts. Woo was like a hood legend with 9 lives and no phone signal. See, Derrick Grove wasn't built for the spotlight. He was built for survival. Real talk. Dude moved like a roach in a blackout. You see the shadow blink and he gone. Marshals had his face on every billboard, every news cycle, every gas station, TV screen. But the streets don't talk to the news. They talk to each other. Quiet, coded, slick. Word floated he made it through Baton Rouge. Then maybe slid through Montgomery. By the time them people thought they had him, he was already 2 exits down. Windows tinted. Hooded up. Full time the feds acting like they closing in, but nah, Woo was out here playing hide and seek on.
If you could come up, sir. I'm right here. Have a seat, if you don't mind. Good morning.
This one or the green one?
So, sir, I'm Judge Wolf. This is your extradition. I want to go over your rights so you can decide whether you want to waive extradition or not. You're wanted out of the state of Louisiana for aggravated escape. I'm going to explain to you first what happens if you decide to have an extradition hearing, then what will happen if you decide not to have one. So you have the right to an extradition hearing if you choose. You have the right to hire an attorney to prepare for and conduct that hearing. If that's your choice, I will postpone the hearing for a reasonable time, 60 to 90 days, for you to obtain counsel. The law does not give you the right to a public defender or appointed attorney for purposes of extradition. If you choose to have the hearing, I will reset your case 60 to 90 days to allow your attorney to prepare for the hearing. At the hearing, there will be 3 issues. Are you the person named in the warrant? Did the governor of Louisiana sign the warrant? And what you're charged with in Louisiana, is that a crime in that state? I cannot consider your guilt, innocence, the merits of the case, or evidence connected with the underlying case. If after the hearing I determine that the requesting state, Louisiana, has met its burden of showing those 3 things, then they would have approximately 15 business days to pick you up. If they don't, then you'd be brought back before me and I would consider releasing you. If after the hearing I were to find that Louisiana failed to prove those 3 things, then you would be released. You also have the right to waive or not have that extradition hearing if you choose. If you waive your hearing, then Louisiana has approximately 15 business days from today to come get you. If they don't, then you'd be brought back before me and I would consider releasing you. However, you may be held up to 30 days before being released. Regardless whether you're released in Georgia, you are subject to arrest again at any time as long as this Louisiana warrant remains active. So even if you are released, you may wish to consider returning to Louisiana to have the matter resolved. Also, the media is here. I want to let you know they filed the appropriate paperwork. It's called Rule 11, and that was signed by one of our judges, our chief judge, and so they are here as well. You also have the right to remain silent. So let me just ask though, do you have any questions about your extradition rights? No. And do you want to challenge extradition or do you want to return to Louisiana?
I want to return where I'm from.
You want to go back to Louisiana?
Yeah.
Okay. So I do find you freely, voluntarily, and knowingly are waiving your extradition rights. I'm going to sign the paperwork, and that's all we're going to do here today. Thank you, sir.
What up, gang? Back with another video. Back with another video.
Shout out to Music 101.
Through Crime Stop that pointed them to the metro Atlanta area. Groves was found hiding in the crawl space beneath the home by a SWAT team. YSL Woody said he was in the club the night before and seen Derrick Groves. Told his homeboy, but his homie ain't believe him. Then the next day, he see on the news that Derrick Groves was arrested in Atlanta.
Yo, plus at least he got his.
So homie was on the run, but he was in the club with Woody. Gotta have some guts, knowing that his picture, his face, been posted all over the news, all over the world. And he inside of a club getting his groove on. Check out the clip, get in the comments, tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me.
Instagram. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for us to cut the food. That's what we about to do. We finna cut the food. Straight up. This nigga done came down to Atlanta and got caught by the police. Out of all the places he could have ran to hid it. Out of all the places he could have hid it, he wanna bring his bad ass to Atlanta. He must don't know APD like roaches. They everywhere. APD, man, listen. The UN Marshal couldn't find them. The FBI couldn't find them. The ATL couldn't find them. Can nobody find these niggas? But APD can find them. Listen, this shit, you can't make it up. This nigga hid 3 months, 4 months, however long he was gone. They ain't have a clue where that nigga was. They didn't know. Man, this nigga done came all the way to Atlanta. He done came all the way to Atlanta to let Atlanta police lock his ass up. Gosh, to be no kill. Listen, y'all, stop playing with Atlanta police. If you ain't from Atlanta, let me tell you something. Look at them niggas. Go look at any video with Atlanta police in there. Them they got tattoos on their arm. They got their muscles showing. They be throwing their hand like, yeah, nigga, go ahead and run. You feel me?
They ain't lying, cuz they gonna run your ass down. They gonna make sure that they gonna put your punk ass in jail. So he went down there, I don't know, he went to go to the titty bar or whatever. We thought he was gonna go try to make it to Mexico or something. So he got caught hiding in the bag.
On the news, he's screaming, no, no. This is the Lil Durk lyric that the federal prosecutors open up their whole superseding indictment where they charge Durk with murder for hire, resulting in murder. It's from a song called Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy from Detroit rapper Babyface Ray, and Durk put a verse on it. This is the opening thing. They're using this. This is like their first piece of evidence. Here he rapped about killing Lil Pab, except, as pointed out by Durk's lawyers, the song happened 7 months before Lil Pab got murked, allegedly by Smirk. But how could he have been rapping about something that didn't already happen?
Family court can be one of the most challenging times of a man's life. Whether it's divorce, child custody,
Now, here's where, this is what's interesting. And this is where it gets tricky, and you should pay attention.
Crazy, Push.
These prosecutors, as we know, are using all this social media evidence, which, okay, I mean, they have, you know, anything they want to present that a judge or jury will believe, but the internet is tricky. If you're a middle-aged man or whoever, if you're whoever, I'm a middle-aged man who's on the internet all day, so I know what's going on. If you're just somebody who's not really on the internet and YouTube just constantly, you're not into the music scene, well, there's a lot of little things you might not know. So on Durk and Ray never made a video. But when you're big artists like them, people make visualizers. They take pieces of your existing videos, a still photo, and they edit it real quick. Sometimes there's producers that'll take the acapellas and put a different beat under it. People are trying to get attention. They're being creative. It's the hip hop culture. They're remixing it. Some people took, what's his name? Quando, running out of the truck saying, no, no, and put it on the song themselves, which the prosecutor was using. This, mind you, this is the beginning of it's the first paragraph. This is before they present any other evidence. So, I mean, whatever you write first, that's the most important thing, right? If you ask me to, Al, tell me about yourself, wouldn't the first thing I say to you about myself must be what I think is the most important? I'm not going to tell you a minor detail. I like to wear my hat to the back. I'm not going to tell you that first. So the prosecutor must have felt that was important, and yet it wasn't even accurate. So that's why there's these two. Well, in June, actually, there was a motion to throw the case out because of that. Basically saying the prosecutor, if one of their basic pieces of evidence evinces a lack of effort or knowledge and even understanding of what goes on. So you're going to use YouTube videos and you're evincing a lack of effort to research and understand what really goes on YouTube. That these videos, and they may be uploaded, there may be videos uploaded by someone else that added the news clip of Pam saying, no, no. I think they got a clip of Durk holding up his phone or something, but that's all after it happened. When that song was made, it was 7 months before the homicide. So his lawyer, Drew Findling, who got him out of the case, got him out of the case in Atlanta, though. I think the Atlanta criminal justice system is subject to some money being passed around, but what do I know? But yeah, so he tried to get it dismissed in June based on your basic understanding of this social media that you're pulling evidence from is so flawed, and like you just don't understand that other people can take these songs, remix them, put stuff on them, upload them to YouTube. It's got nothing to do. They got an affidavit. They got an affidavit from the engineer. I think Babyface Ray's engineer or whatever. Like, no, I recorded this on this date and uploaded it, and then you can go to the DSP platform and see when it was uploaded. So they showed that song with that verse on it was uploaded 7 months before the homicide. So this should scare all of you to make violent rap songs, because as we saw now in all these cases, Big U, they're using all this social media stuff. That's why, oops, back in action, people, don't worry. I don't get into the made up gossip stuff. And I get that people do it because it makes them money, but like, they're using this stuff as evidence and they don't even understand nor care that it may not be real evidence. A video of Durk saying, oh, the hit is on go, your son screaming no, and then playing a news clip of that. Well, that sounds bad unless you knew it happened 7 months before and other people added that because it's dramatic. It makes for something, some wild looking shit.
Yeah, that's some wild shit right there.
Change that theory as it's cooperative.
That's crazy. So they starting off the case by attacking his music and saying that it's a link between that and the hit on Lil Pap, saying that, oh yeah, this is where he said that in the record. So he surely is putting out these hits. He the head honcho of the gang. They're gonna try to make him the leader of the gang and all that type of shit. though.
Stupid.
I can't hear you. What you say?
I said that nigga Dirt is stupid.
Lil
You don't
Durk's
do nothing yourself, bro. You don't get involved. You stay far away. You don't talk on phones. You know, it's just you don't rap about it.
You don't say shit about it. You don't even know it happened.
Real shit.
You surprised that what that happened?
Main piece, you don't rap about it. Like you doing some real life shit. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can put a fairy tale together. You know, like
It's like they ain't talented enough to come with just they come with some made up shit. They gotta come with the real, actual, factual murder. Had a switch on it, the type of gun, the car I was in, the drugs I was on, all that type of shit.
Your stories morph over time to meet the demands of a conviction. Because the indictment omits the factual particulars necessary to give Mr. Banks notice of the charges against him and to permit him to prepare for his defense at trial, it fails to satisfy Federal Criminal Procedure 71 and the 5th and 6th Amendments. Dismissal is warranted.
Were you recently?
So his lawyers are saying this indictment is changing and morphing into different things just because they're desperate to get a conviction for dirt. That's what it sounds like to me, at least. Counts 1 and 2 allege that Mr. Banks conspired to and participated in murder for hire. In other words, a murder as consideration for the receipt of and consideration for the promise and agreement to pay anything of pecuniary value, or what the government calls a bounty, defining anything of pecuniary value to include anything of value in form of money, a negotiable instrument, a commercial interest, or anything else the primary significance of which is economic advantage. And here we go. The problem with counts 1 and 2 is that while they do allege in general terms that Mr. Banks offered a bounty for TB's murder, they do not provide the specifics necessary for him to adequately prepare his defense, to prevent surprise at trial, to protect against double jeopardy, or to prevent the government from shifting its legal theory or straying from its grand jury presentation. So it sounds like they're saying they haven't gotten all the evidence, or there's some discovery issues, like they haven't gotten everything they need to defend dirt in court at all. The indictment only alleges that Mr. Banks used unspecific coded language that oxymoronically, I've never even seen that word, made clear that TB's killer would be rewarded with money or lucrative music opportunities with OTF. But according to the government, what was the coded language he used upon which the grand jury based its charging decision? When, where, and how was this coded language bounty allegedly conveyed? Wait, so it sounds like they don't even know the coded language yet? They haven't been given this coded language? How is this possible? The trial was supposed to start this month, but then it got delayed to January. What were the monetary rewards and music opportunities that were supposedly promised or delivered as consideration for the murder? Without more, there's real danger of constructive amendment and or fatal variance at trial.
Who we promised record deals, we gave chains to, all that shit. If this is on these audio, I don't know. It just, this case don't look too strong.
In violation of the Constitution. A similar deficiency plagues the at direction of language that affects every count in the indictment. While the indictment alleges that co-conspirators carried out various acts at the direction of Mr. Banks, and they list everything here: flying to LA, tracking, stalking, and attempting to kill TB by gunfire, procuring the firearms and equipment used to do so, it fails to give any specifics. When, where, how, and to whom did Mr. Banks give these alleged directions? That's something I point out in my original videos. They really didn't give a lot up in these indictments on what Banks did besides fly with someone to LA and say don't book no flights with names connected to me. And apparently they haven't given anything else to the defense.
That's all they got him saying. That's it, right now. I mean, what that mean?
you could get a RICO on anything.
Yeah, I heard they can put a RICO on the ham sandwich or some shit.
Nah.
I don't know. What's up, Nutter?
Damn, man. My phone was dead.
Oh, shit. Man, you good now?
Yeah. Hell yeah, yeah.
Man, we're going all overtime, man. I heard Ratchet. He's a voice over. What was that about? Can you hear me?
Yeah, what you say?
I said I heard Ratchet's Weasel voice over there on live.
Oh no, I was showing the old lab about the Queen Domain shit. You know, Queen Domain done pop back out in about 3 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, I was showing that old lab we did about 4 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, for the classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard Ratchet. I guess he was interviewing her or what? But she got.
Yeah, he was all interviewing her old girl. back in the day. I just wanted to show people how bullshit Queen Domain really is.
So she back in the sector. She back
Yeah,
to
she
her
done
old
pop
trips.
back. Yeah, she done pop back out, back to her old, trying to goddamn pull motherfuckers in her coat shit. You know how that shit go.
That's crazy. You hear about this Lil Durk, these new audio messages and shit.
Nah.
Yeah, I guess they just released some new audio messages. It's looking like it's bad. That's what I'm seeing as far as the
It's looking
headlines.
bad.
That's what it seemed like for these headlines. And then I'm hearing that some of the people from the streets have been threatening either the judges or the prosecutors.
Oh damn, motherfuckers moving like that.
Yeah, we got Brian Blake speaking. He said Lil Durk is doomed.
This time we gonna be talking about my boy Lil Durk, man. That's right. We finna be talking about Smirkio in this case and the public spectacle that this case has become. Now, as of recently, these bloggers been trying to pump y'all heads up with this whole notion that Lil Durk is coming home. Lil Durk is about to beat this case. And one of the key things they've been focusing on is giving y'all the news that this prosecuting attorney, this United States attorney, was unlawfully designated. Now, the reason why that's a big deal is because it pushes the narrative that Durk is being done wrong in this case. And that's, I'm gonna break it down for y'all. Let me break this down, right?
Durk got caught with a...
This whole thing...
He had just got caught with an iPhone, like an iWatch.
He got caught with a phone. I think I heard about that.
iWatch.
He got caught with a watch.
iWatch, yeah. So they, what I'm hearing is he tried to destroy it.
If he had a iWatch, it's a phone somewhere. Cause you can't operate the watch without the phone.
So like, he's saying they trying to get it. They trying to pull off iCloud, whatever. They trying to get all that.
He said he trying to delete his iCloud.
What I was hearing is they trying to, they trying to go up in there and get whatever info. It's like some 200. I think it is 230 or 250 gigabytes of information or some shit.
God damn.
That got on Lil Durk. I don't know if this is true, but he did get caught with a watch. So you said, yeah, the watch, yeah, you gotta have a phone somewhere.
They gotta have a phone and that bitch, you gotta watch it there.
Yeah, he probably, solitary.
With this prosecutor being unlawfully designated, the reason why it won't stick, let me tell you that first, is because this is not the prosecutor who built this case. This prosecutor was just recently appointed in 2025. This case was charged criminally in 2024 and probably investigated for years before that. So they're not going to throw out this whole case and all of this work that these people have put in simply because the United States may have passed the case off to someone who wasn't who didn't meet the requirements for his position. I'm gonna say it like that. In any case, the attorney is asking that the case be dismissed with prejudice or without prejudice, which tells you that this is not an end-all be-all in this case. I don't like this strategy because it makes the defense look desperate.
Scribe is how 4 million people turn processes into step-by-step guides. The hardest part of
that's what
filing multiple.
That's what I was about to say. Trying to come on. Prosecutor, yeah, they trying anything though. The prosecutor trying anything. They talking about they gonna start up the case, going into his music. So he put the hit out on Lil Pap, and it's a song out there. The song came out like 7 months, and he's saying that the fans altered the song, make it seem that Lil Durk put that in the video. think if the way they're gonna get him, he the top dog. Anybody around on that case, they're gonna try to get them to flip. That's what's gonna be bad for your boy Lil Durk. I'm hearing that they trying to separate Jam's trying to get his lawyer to separate him from a certain case, situations and whatnot. That's within the paperwork.
Motions to dismiss on the same day, not to mention already having previously filed motion to dismiss. It makes the defense look like they just looking for any way to get this case thrown out, any small technicality, which it lets the prosecution know that you're watching them, but at the same time, you look desperate. It doesn't look like you think you can win that trial, and so you are trying to pull any stunt you can pull. Part of the reason that bothers me is because this attorney has been doing public interviews, and I said it back when he first did the interview. There's no reason you should be on Vlad or Academics and your client not even free yet. He haven't even won the case. So it seemed like a publicity stunt. It was like a celebratory moment, like, oh yeah, I got the Lil Durk case. And you know, it was all about promotion for this attorney. Who knows how much more money he has made, how many more people looking to, you know, get him just because Durk had him. That's one issue I have. The second issue is, as an attorney, you should understand that certain things you do will affect your client. Now, they have taken to the internet and attempted to, I want to say, sway the audience into believing that Durk is okay. You know, they trying not to hurt his streaming and stuff like that. That's my take on it. I don't believe they was actually trying to intimidate the government or nothing like that. I believe they was actually just trying to keep the people with some hope so he can keep some money coming in. But in any case, as an attorney, you should know if you engage in a war of words or any type of reputational war with the FBI and the government, it's going to affect your client. So they took to Lil Durk's Instagram and they made these posts about how the government is targeting him due to his exercising of his right to freedom of speech and his creativity, you know, all of that stuff. So the government responds by releasing evidence, not necessarily releasing the evidence, but telling you the stuff that they have. And they go on to discuss, you know, how Durk has been implicated and incriminated in several different murder cases, murder for hire cases. And, you know, they discuss how he brags about it in his music. And then it gets to the real deal, which is these damn interviews. All of this podcast.
They make Lil Durky a leader. Says leader of the OTF. Uses his money, influence, and power to endanger individuals whom he perceives as a threat. And defend his vast resources, coupled with the expensive reach and violent nature of OTF, further justify additional safeguards to keep Detroit free from intimidation and harassment. Indeed, defendant's supporters have already threatened government officials to free Durk or face retribution. So they've been threatening government officials.
Who, the lawyers? Oh, just random fans.
Like random fans, they been trying to blame that on. They been trying to blame that on.
I mean, with the judge expecting you, the public judge, and you know this nigga got fans. You know what I mean?
Which is these damn interviews. All of this podcast stuff, all of these.
Young Thug judge got threatened. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I think with Lil Durk, they've been trying to put down Key Bomb was behind it, put him under jail too. I think Durk is a little different when it comes to Chicago. You know, he had got the key to the city. He got a big influence on the city. So it seems like they're gonna just throw anything at him to try to take him down. So
yeah.
I think that's what I'm saying. He the top dog, so it looks like somebody. They saying they got some snitches on the payroll. So we gotta see how this gonna play out, y'all.
These bloggers talking about this case, They are fueled.
We say they keep putting it in their records. They talking about it. They damn near giving them all the evidence.
This beef between the lawyer and the United States attorney, and it's ending bad for Durk.
Oh my god. I just won $60,000 for my car crash from this app.
Because these bloggers take this information, they want to use Durk's name in the headline to get views, so they take it and they put it out there. Now the government has to respond, and then you got to understand, you got a lot of kids on the internet now, so they trolling, they sending what they believe are anonymous emails. Let me tell y'all that too, because this definitely needs to be addressed. Whoever is emailing the judge in the prosecutor's office, you are not anonymous, bro. You send a threat to the judge, the prosecutor, man, they got your IP address. They know the exact device that came off of. So, yes, they are investigating that. It's actually mentioned in the paperwork. They are investigating those threats. And they have said that none of those threats, none of the information in those threats actually leads back to Durk, which is a good thing. But if you thought you got away with that, you didn't. In any case, all you did was hurt Durk's case even more, because the government, there's a thing called failure to accept responsibility and obstruction of justice, right? And what they do is it gives them the ability to enhance Durk's punishment. And so even though you may not be connected to Durk, the fact that you sent that message is connected to the fact that he got on the
They're gonna blame Durk for that shit. They making it hard for him.
internet and said that they are, wrongfully prosecuting him, which he does have a right to freedom of speech, but it's all in an angle. They basically, the prosecutor is basically saying, look, man, we got this dude caught so red-handed that if he get on the internet and say we wrongfully trying him, he trying to manipulate. And they got the right to do that, So the threats, all of these narratives on the internet, is only working against him. At the end of the day, it's gonna all fall back on him. And they're going to say it's a result of him trying to obstruct justice. It's a result of him failing to accept responsibility. If you're not taking the cop out, go to trial. That's it. Don't get on the internet and push no narrative. Don't send your lawyer to do no interviews. None of that. You going to trial, sit back, stay quiet until you go to trial. Because everything you post on the internet, they using it against you right now. This is all a part of the setup. I'm telling y'all, watch. That's why they filling the paperwork up with all of this stuff about him. Oh, he trying to make the FBI look bad, and because they believe they have him caught red-handed, and he's not accepting responsibility. And they gonna word it just like that when they get ready to try to hit him with an enhancement. So it seems like,
hey, y'all go check out Brian Blake, man. He's really breaking it down. I don't know what you think, Big Nutter, man. Just looking bad for Lil Durk. You got folks that's looking like they point the finger at him. He's a mastermind and whatnot.
Emails, they need to goddamn cut that shit the fuck out.
Yeah.
I don't know why niggas lawyers do that, do interviews and shit. Why these niggas ain't even been to court yet.
Right.
How the fuck is you doing interviews, bro? You ain't won nothing or lost nothing yet, so I don't know, fam.
Yeah, I'd have got, man, I'd have been on my boat. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You trying to get some fame? You already part of the case with me, the famous rapper. You on here, you ain't supposed to let them know nothing. You ain't let them know no strategy. Fuck. Like, nigga, you want to know, take your ass to go take your ass to school.
You supposed to be goddamn looking over my case, working over, finding anything you can to beat this shit. You out here doing interviews and shit.
Right.
You tweet.
That's crazy. Hey, man, what you been hearing this shit about Jeezy, man? It says Jeezy really guilty of snitching on BMF.
Oh, I heard about that, but I don't know the details.
It's this old retired FBI agent come on speaking on this shit. We're gonna play a little bit of this, man. We almost out of here, y'all, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Y'all pull up tomorrow too, because we're gonna break down that as below. as above as it is below. You know, your boy Push. You know, he be dropping those bangers. Let's get to it.
Murder charges.
Murder charges.
Murder charges, straight up. So outside of Jeezy, are there any other beefs that you feel that you have? I mean, I ain't even gonna ask you to name no names specifically,
Yeah,
but
there's a lot of fuck niggas I don't like.
all right, no doubt. So that situation that we were just talking about with the charges and so forth, do you feel like it was a setup because cats came like after you, like they was coming to get you?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yo, Sean, man, I don't know, man. What's up with what's the fascination of telling on yourself? Like, what is up with this generation so stuck on being rats?
Credibility.
That's no
You know what I'm
credibility,
saying?
yo.
The credibility and the clout. Ever since that Woody shit, everybody been goddamn mouth been loose as hell.
It's like they don't even care.
That 6ix9ine shit, you know what I mean?
They trying to normalize that snitching shit. That's real. Even Gucci Man dry snitch right here. But we didn't go at him on him after that. You know, back
what happened?
On this video right here, this would have been considered dry snitching because he kind of like put it on Jeezy. This is right after the
Shit,
incident.
Jeezy did it to himself though. Jeezy put that shit in the song.
I heard about that too.
Yeah. Told niggas go get that So Icy chain. He got 10 bands.
The only thing about that is kind of like,
Guess who else just did that?
Who?
Fucking Go Yayo just did that. It was on CJ Casino.
Recently?
Yup. Told niggas he got a 10 piece for niggas who snatched that gorilla piece from CJ Casino. Went live and said that shit.
Police shit too. It's just right now, this whole snitching culture. Back then, they didn't say nothing. I mean, Jeezy said something about it.
Yeah, but that jump with Jeezy and Gucci.
Yeah, that was some shit.
That jump with public information, you know what I mean? That Jeezy even got down saying that shit on that song. He implicated, like right after the song came out, that shit happened.
Set up.
Do you have any indications on who it might be? Have you heard anything on the streets? Just whatever you feel in your own heart.
That question right there.
It was on that Stay Strapped jump.
Yeah, the Stay Strapped. That question right there. That's where he should have said. Even if he would have said, I got an idea, but I'm gonna let my people, I'm gonna let my lawyers do it. But he didn't say.
What did he say?
When he asked him that question,
what did he ask? I ain't heard him.
He said, "Who do you think did that to you?"
Oh, okay.
So he was supposed to be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing some shit, or
yeah,
it is what it is. You don't keep that in the streets. But he didn't say that, and nobody jumped on Jeezy about this. On Gucci.
Set up. Do you have any indications on who it might be? Have you heard anything on the streets? Just whatever you feel in your own heart.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, ain't too many people got the motive to do some shit like that. I just like a detective, learn, you know what I'm saying, look at the motive, who has motive to do it. And this fuck nigga, the only nigga has motive.
Jeezy.
Yeah.
What's going on with you and Jeezy?
I don't fuck with a nigga, he a pussy.
Right. So, what's got you feeling that way, man?
Niggas just be doing little bitch ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit a bitch to do, you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Like a little bitch.
Alright. So where's all that coming from? Because y'all had the song together. It seemed like the relationship was going along pretty alright. Y'all both repping the A.
That's what I'm saying. He did snitch right.
That's the interview bullshit too. Cause
But
he didn't even say a name. The interviewer said the name, and Gucci shouldn't even got there and said yeah to that shit. He should have just been like, yeah, you know who I'm talking about, nigga. You know what I mean?
It's like what Gucci Man? Like I don't know. Next question, like my nigga said. Next question. Or I'd have been like, look, my lawyers tell me I ain't speaking on that. It's still an open case. Next question. Nowadays, they be like, yeah, man, the nigga said it. I know it. I saw his ass. I seen him. He had on that motherfucking A hat.
See, and it's crazy cause the only reason Jeezy Gucci know where that shit came from, cause who the homeboy was. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did. He did what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? If the sound bite was the Yellow Beezy back then, put him in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Gucci Man did a song with this type of
I thought it was a real nigga, man, but you know, nigga carbon copy, man.
Even with the murder, even though it was self-defense, do you ever think about that and you think like maybe I could have handled that different, especially when you did like the diss record?
He needed to be in the ground. Put his ass where he supposed to be. He tried, man.
Hey man, I be feeling that way though, man. Nigga tried me. I'll put you in the dirt. Try me, bro. Oh, man.
50 pounds in the trash bag, Gucci do the dishes.
That was my shit.
Don't know about it, fuck with my kisses.
Man, yo, he did bait him into that answer though. That's that slick shit. And see, I don't interview like that. I never interview like that. I'm not that type of guy.
That's called messy interview.
I tell the person before we interview him, I say, look, what you don't want to talk about before we push this record button. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. Get it out of the way.
That's the old Gucci still there?
Nah, that's the truth.
$10,000 bounty put on my neck. I hope you didn't pay them cause they didn't have no success.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 40.
Your partner up, nigga, bet he can't say shit. And if you're looking for the kid, I'll be in
I'm
zone.
not going to say the guy's name because he's pretty famous, and to be fair, he was never charged with a crime.
Yo, this is where
But we had these two rappers in Atlanta.
Try to make it off. We don't know what's up. But this is the ex-FBI agent. They asked him, did you ever have one that got away?
Early 2000s, and they were beefing with each other, trading diss tracks, the whole thing. Then rapper number one, the famous one, orders his goons to go beat up rapper number two and steal this gaudy gold and diamond necklace he wore in all of his videos, and that's where it got interesting. The goon squad shows up at rapper number two's place. He pulls a gun and starts shooting. One of the attackers gets hit, makes it about 200 yards away from the house before he drops dead. Rapper number two is arrested for murder, but is dismissed as self-defense. And the real criminal here is rapper number one, who ordered the violent act that got his man killed. I had the phone records and two witnesses prepared to testify for what would have been a rock-solid RICO murder case. But for reasons that were never explained to me, the U.S. Attorney's Office declined prosecution, and rapper number one went on to have a phenomenally successful career. Oh well, win some, lose some.
Now, before I get into this demonstration, I need y'all to do me a huge...
Shout out to Educator. So, just because he said that, he's trying to stick Jeezy with being a rat or
favor, because sometimes y'all be forgetting, so go ahead, hit that like button right. Oh, but I listened to what the FBI agent said, and I did not hear him say one thing about Jeezy being a snitch. Not one thing. I did not hear the FBI agent say, not in the whole demo that I just played y'all, that hey, rapper number one, who we know is Jeezy, snitched. Not one time. Now, if y'all ain't catch it, I'm finna play the demo one more time, and I need y'all to jump in the comment section and tell me, when did Jeezy snitch? Check it out.
Yeah, I'm not going to say the guy's name because he's pretty famous, and to be fair, he was never charged with a crime. But we had these two rappers in Atlanta in the early 2000s, and they were beefing with each other, trading diss tracks, the whole thing. Then rapper number one, the famous one, orders his goons to go beat up rapper number two and steal this gaudy gold and diamond necklace he wore in all of his videos, and that's where it got interesting. The goon squad shows up at rapper number two's place. He pulls a gun and starts shooting. One of the attackers gets hit, makes it about 200 yards away from the house before he drops dead. Rapper number two is arrested for murder, but it's dismissed as self-defense. And the real criminal here is rapper number one, who ordered the violent act that got his man killed. I had the phone records and two witnesses prepared to testify for what would have been a rock-solid RICO murder case. But for reasons that were never explained to me, the U.S. Attorney's Office declined prosecution, and rapper number one went on to have a phenomenally successful career. Oh well, win some, lose some.
When? When did he say Jeezy snitched? I didn't hear it. All I heard was he believed that he had a case. He had a couple of witnesses that was willing to testify. And he gave it to the prosecution, federal prosecution, even though he called it a rock solid RICO case. Hold on, wait a minute. You are an investigator. You don't do no charge. You understand what I'm saying? See, that's where a lot of people get stuff mixed up at. A lot of people believe that just because the police arrest you and stuff like that, and just because you sit down in front of the police and be telling and talking to the police, that they have the power and authority to charge you or to dismiss charges. No. They don't have that power and authority. The police is just to arrest you. That's what they do. They just go scoop you up. 9 times out of 10, they don't even know the particulars of the case, really. You know what I'm saying? They just know that, look, the prosecution attorney said, hey, go arrest him. We think we got a case on him. Was Jeezy ever arrested? Come on, no, I need... Because a lot of people been calling this man a snitch. Was he ever arrested for the murder of his homeboy Pookie and for the home invasion of Gucci Mane? Was he ever arrested? According to the records that I got, the man ain't never been arrested for now one of them crimes. Now here it is, we have the FBI agent saying that he had a rock solid RICO. Well, if you had a rock solid RICO, do you think, especially in the 2000s, that a federal prosecutor, a federal district attorney would deny a rock solid RICO case against a famous drug dealing rapper that raps about selling drugs? His friends get locked up for selling drugs, and he rap about it all the time. He even rapped about putting $10,000 on Gucci Mane's head for the chain.
Hey, we're gonna stop it right there, man. Y'all go to hood educated, not lame related. Yeah, man, I don't think Jeezy told. Now they trying to connect him, saying that he snitched on BM. If that's the case, why Big Meech never said that? Big Meech did come out and say that Lil Durk, you know what I'm saying, took that safety valve.
Only thing Meech said about Jeezy was with that BMF shit was that he ain't hold them niggas down.
So, I don't know, man. We're going to keep that. You know, if we hear anything else, man, we'll keep it posted. But as for now, right now, I can't go with you.
Hell no.
Hey, man, you know, another you was on live back. We had OG Cooler with Gumby speaking on the Hoopers. Well, he came back and he talking shit. Nigga, Spicy, he got a lot of bass in his voice, man. He got bass in his voice. They came back gangster talking about you gonna knock the shit out of him. Like, yay!
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, but did you see, I mean,
Percy said you flinched a little bit.
Nah, I never flinched. You know, I'm gonna get into that scumbag,
All right.
you know, in another segment.
One at a time.
Yeah, one at a time. I'm dealing with it. First of all, I'm dealing with this one.
Nigga Percy said he flinched. He didn't say. Oh man,
Percy showed it when he
Down individual, because I'm not gonna disrespect Hoover. I'm disrespecting Gumby, because see, Gumby came to the table salty. You know, he didn't come to the table with common sense and intelligence and something sweet. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, when you come to the table and it's peace, you offer something sweet. That's how you attract flies. You come with some.
He said, "Sweet, nigga, a honey bun." He put that honey bun on his bed. Look at it. You come. He said, "You come to something sweet." I don't know. That's the. I guess that's how they lingo in that part of Texas. So I guess you come. Gotta offer something sweet.
You ain't gonna attract nothing but maggots, you see? And the way Gumby came, to me, cuz disrespected the Hoover, really. Come to find out, you know what I'm saying? He a criminal, you know? He expressed that he was a criminal.
Hold on, Kunta. So I asked him that question, right? And you didn't say anything at the time.
Because you know what? I was there not to.
You didn't say none of that.
Cause you pussy.
You didn't say none of that. You didn't even have a bandana on, ready for war.
Make any distinctions.
Did you know that he was a criminal?
Yeah, I knew he was a criminal. He been saying that a whole lot, you know, about the criminal shit. You know, I'm not knocking the homies that's criminals, you know, but I'm a Hoover Crip. And there's a big difference, you know. And criminal business and Hoover Crip business is not really the same.
Let me ask you this. And
now let me say, I can the homies that's criminals, you know. But I'm a Hoover Crip. And there's a big difference, you know. And criminal business and Hoover Crip business is not really the same.
Let me ask you this. And
now let me say it right. 9-deuce, 9-4 business, 9-4 business ain't 5-deuce business.
Okay.
You see. And he had no business really in 5-deuce business. Cause see, he from 9-4 and he a criminal. You know, I ain't knocking him, you know. I mean, I guess he curred, you know. That's what he claimed, you know. But he didn't act like he curred. He act like, you know, in this game, you got two positions you can be in. You can step on mutual grounds where everybody is the same, you feel me? And when you step on mutual grounds, you know what you get? You get an equilibrium of ideals. But if you try to step on superior grounds, it's only one road left, and that's the inferior ground. And on guard, HCG, we ain't finna take no inferior position. We not. We would love to stand on mutual positions, but we ain't never finna ever, and this is on guard. HCG is never gonna sit on no inferior position. And then by him coming the way he came, he came and tried to put us in an inferior position, and that wasn't cool. Because we've been.
What's your thoughts on that? What you think? Think that Gumby was trying to put him in an inferior position, put his game in an inferior position?
No, I think Gumby was just passionate about what he was saying.
I think with Gumby was trying to give him protocol. It's a pecking order, really. And but I mean, you know, like I said, they've been banging that for, they said 30 years. So it's probably 30 30 years plus they've been banging that. You know what I'm saying?
See,
That
Gun,
blade.
that nigga, Kunta, he don't. How can I say this? He don't know. He don't know about LA niggas and how they feel about, you know what I mean, where they come from and all that shit. You know what I mean? So he ain't gonna understand the route Gumby was coming from. You know what I mean?
To me, I think too, because he's going off of LA Ron.
Yeah.
LA Ron is East Coast. So, you know, that's like I said on the last one. That's the start of the Crips. You know what I'm saying? The Six Pack and all of this stuff. That's Raymond Washington's baby. So he's been out there all that time and well respected. So they've been getting their Cripology from him.
Yeah.
They ain't been getting a lot of the Hoover indoctrination from the Hoovers. You got Gumby that's down there like, look, y'all niggas is doing it this way. This ain't how it's supposed to be. You know, I go under a protocol. So I think with him is when the internet, because he looked like he was marked out, and even the interviewer said that it looked like, you know, why you didn't say that when he was here? You know what I'm saying? The comments was tearing him up. It was like, nigga, when Gumby around, I'm quiet. When he leave, I'll speak again. That's what they said.
HCG, and we never watered it down. We never watered down HCG. Texas, Fort Worth, the whole car here that's Hoover, we never changed our set. We've been HCG for 38 years. Now hold on, cause this is deep. Now, you know, you got all on the windshield, you hear me? Looking in, you hear me? Looking in, saying, hey, can I get in there? What y'all got going on in there? First of all, bug on the windshield, get out of my business. And he know exactly who I'm talking to. Don't you got some dumb shit? Don't you real tuna? Whatever the fuck. Why you ain't in your business? You in my business. Now, this exactly loves some
I think you talking about OG person.
real business.
They talk about person.
But certain
Hey, but Percy a Hoover too, ain't he?
Yeah, I think him in person from the same set.
Yeah, he shouldn't even be on the internet. Y'all both from the same set. Should be a DP.
can speak on Crip business because they dropped their flag. So you don't got the right to speak on Crip business.
Who you talking about, Gumby or who?
No, I ain't talking about Gumby. I'm talking about a hometown that had a.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. No, I'm on him too, cause you know cause this links into him, cause he had an opinion.
Okay.
You know, he had an opinion. You don't get to have an opinion when you don't come to the meetings. You don't get to have an opinion when you just on the internet talking. Your opinion matters to the internet, not to the streets. And you know.
But where he talking about it on the internet.
Right.
The hell? What the fuck?
He's ready to fight. I don't know.
I mean, what the fuck Kunta talking about, man?
I don't know who is he talking about. He could be talking about the other homie. I forgot his name. He was in the sector, the Mo 3 sector. Ain't he from Hoover too?
Who? Duke?
Duke. Ain't Duke from Hoover too?
Nah, Duke. Nah, Duke ain't Hoover.
You talking about
I think Duke neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
I think. I don't know. But I know Duke Crip, he ain't Hoover.
Yeah, he is a Crip. Shout out to Duke. Yeah. But he brought it to the internet. My whole thing is he had all his energy for Gumby, but he didn't do none of that. He was in Gumby's face.
Fact.
If I heard knock you out. Well, what more did I have to do to provoke the nigga to fight? Spit in his face?
We will. We'll die for that. Texas to see me everything to every grip that's heard, nigga. And we'll die for that, cuz. On Crip, we'll die for that, cuz. We will. We'll die for that, cuz.
Hey, Alicia Little here, and I'm excited to announce that the 3rd annual AI and Marketing Summit is here. This is the AI Marketing.
So which part of that question do you want me to answer? The first, second, middle, last? What you need? Which one we
Well, I thought it was all in one.
Well, it's not. These are different situations that need to be broke down in various different ways. The first thing that he said was that he was gonna knock me out.
Well, he said he was ready to fight. I don't know if I heard knock you out.
Well, what more did I have to do to provoke the nigga to fight? Spit in his face? Like, come on, bro.
We
Like,
talk about culture.
I don't really think that it would have went that way. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep telling you, I don't lose. I don't lose. So I'm not concerned about Kunta knocking me out. Like, that's like fairy tale, man. Like, I keep telling y'all, kids fight.
Right.
What's the next, boys and girls? Grown men kill. Next question.
Well, how do you feel about him saying that you don't really have a right to speak on their business? Because
First off, he don't even have no business. He's not a gang member. Let's get that understood. Him nor Percy are gang members. They dropped their flag. They can't do anything but talk on the internet.
Also, they both dropped their flag. So he's saying Kunta dropped his flag. Y'all, okay? Something new to me from what I'm hearing. So, all right.
This is why we've been having so many problems getting into it. I mean, getting in touch with Fort Worth, because we had to go through the likes of Percy and Kunta.
Well, mainly Kunta. Percy ain't.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
mainly,
let's be
right.
honest.
You're right.
Ain't
Mainly.
Percy.
Okay. I'm just saying, because
Now-
I'm on his too. But in regards to me, first off, this just goes to show how stupid this dude is. There are individual sets from Hoover.
I ain't gonna be.
This is a Hoover issue.
Tell you now.
This
that
is not
nigga
a five
person
deuces.
ain't no Kunta.
This is a Hoover issue. Get it? And if I'm from Hoover, I can speak on anything as long as I'm in the right. You ain't heard no other Hoovers come shout me down, stupid. Stop making up excuses. Oh, he's a criminal. Oh, I'm a Crip. See, y'all so stupid. Y'all the only one who play those games. When you was in LA, you was around all what? Criminals, Crips? Could you decipher who was a Crip and who was a criminal? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. See, they so
Right. That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. You're just being stubborn and thinking that, oh, we've been doing this for so long. Y'all trying. That's why he was saying that, well, we on neutral ground, and you know, we basically trying to say that the Hoover collective is looking down on them and not giving them their respect. But basically, what they're trying to do is trying to, like, you know, just twist it, you know, the Kelly, twist the knobs to where it needs to be, to where everybody is under the same umbrella.
And the one accord, right?
Yeah.
stupid. Well, he's so stupid that he don't even know what he's talking about. Like, he don't even know our politics to even be talking about he's from Hoover. You don't even know Hoover politics. Makes no sense, bro. It's like arguing with somebody. Man, just go away, bro. Just go away, bro. You making everybody look bad, not just Fort Worth. In order for you to save face, you went out here and put on a whole orange rag, a whole orange hat, orange chucks, to prove to us that you from Hoover. But you said our colors is blue and gold, and I'ma die by it. Stop playing. You as fake as a $3 bill.
And see that too, bro. I seen him when he was doing the little vlog. Now I guess they wear the blue and gold. Like, I'm like, yeah, y'all all out of whack, bro.
Stop playing. Stop playing. You guys are misleading a lot of good people, bro. With all y'all fake bravado. I keep telling everybody, y'all think I'm fake? Get in the way. Let's see what happens.
I gotta correct you in Kunta's defense. You said he wasn't in the gang, and I watched the Bob report. He said that he was, he never dropped his flag.
I ain't never heard that.
He just was Muslim or whatever.
If you drop your flag for Muslim, that's the same thing Big U did. That's the same thing he did. If you're a Muslim, right, and you took your shahad, it's obvious that he's not a gang member. He leads with his religion. This is why he keep referring to California as the Mecca, and this is the Medina. Like, that's all Muslim terms, bro. So he's already then transformed who he is into a Muslim that by way of Jehovah. So like, you really ain't got nothing to even talk to us about. You're not even fully in the streets, bro.
So you can't be a Muslim and a gangbanger?
Yes, you can, but you have to pick one who you gonna serve first. You gonna serve the gang first? You gonna serve Allah, Jesus? You gotta pick one.
He said.
Man, what you think, man? Your boy Gumby ain't.
Man, that's like saying you can't be a gangster in the jungle.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's bullshit.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
You can't mix religion with goddamn gang politics. That's
one thing about it is this: your religion is your religion. Your spirituality is your spirituality.
Yeah.
While you on this earth and you decide to, that's like, okay, I can't join the army. I can't be in the military, but and have my religion. That's bullshit. And then you gotta think, is Gumby in the streets? Are you saying Gumby in the streets? You're supposed to be in the streets. You'd be right back in the thing. So I ain't with all that. But yeah. Hey, y'all go check that out, man. It's that last. I mean, we probably come back to this, man. I'll play a little bit of this. We'll come back to it, because this is like an ongoing thing. The homie Push tapped out. But did Tupac fake his death? The Cuba theory and evidence no one talks about. I'm hearing that Tupac's on TikTok. Got all these damn AI Tupac songs coming out. Shit's crazy.
Our album in 7 days. He called it the Don Killuminati, the 7-Day Theory, and released it under the name Machiavelli, inspired by Niccolo Machiavelli, the Italian philosopher who wrote The Prince, a book about power, deception, and survival through cunning. One of Machiavelli's most famous strategies was faking one's own death to escape enemies and return stronger. Tupac was obsessed with this idea. He referenced it in interviews. He told people he was studying Machiavelli's tactics, and the album he recorded under that name is filled with lyrics about death, resurrection, and rebirth. Songs like Hail Mary and To Live and Die in LA feel less like reflections on mortality and more like goodbyes or preparations. Was Tupac preparing the world for his disappearance, or was he just an artist exploring dark themes in the final months of a turbulent life? September 7, 1996, the shooting happens. Tupac is rushed to the hospital, and this is where the official story starts to fracture. According to medical personnel who were present, Tupac was conscious when he arrived. He was intubated, but he was responsive. He survived the first surgery. He was listed as critical but stable. And then, over the next 6 days, something changed. His condition worsened. His lung collapsed. Infections set in. But here's the strange part. Very few people were allowed to see him. Afeni controlled access to his hospital room with an iron grip. Even close friends and death row associates were turned away. Suji Knight visited twice and was not permitted extended access. The only people who saw Tupac in those final days were Afeni, a small group of family members, and medical staff. And none of them have ever given detailed public accounts of what Tupac looked like, what he said, or whether he was conscious during those 6 days. On September 13, Afeni made the decision to remove life support. Tupac was pronounced dead at 4:03 p.m. But here's what people started questioning almost immediately. Why was the body cremated so fast? In Nevada, homicide victims are typically held for extended periods to allow for potential re-examination of evidence, especially in unsolved cases. But Tupac's body was cremated within 24 hours. Afeni reportedly insisted on it. She said it was what Tupac would have wanted, that he didn't want people gawking at his body, that cremation was a form of protection, turning him to ash so he could never be dissected, analyzed or disrespected by the system that had tried to destroy him in life. But some people wondered, was it protection or was it elimination of evidence? There's a detail that conspiracy theorists point to repeatedly. No one outside of the immediate family saw Tupac's body after death. No.
Now, I heard that Shug paid a doctor to do the autopsy. Paid him a lot of money, and he said he ain't heard from that guy. So I don't know. They said Pac got cremated. It was said that the outlaws smoke pot in the blunt, whatever. But we have not seen the body. They had an image of Pac's body laying on the slab or whatnot, on the table, but that was later debunked or whatnot. Tattoos wasn't matching up on some shit. So we ain't seen the body. We ain't seen. Biggie had a funeral, casket, and all. We ain't even seen Pac's casket. What you think, Nutter?
Public viewing, no open casket funeral, just a private cremation. And when you compare that to how other high-profile deaths were handled, Biggie Smalls had a public viewing, Michael Jackson had a public memorial with the casket present, it stands out. Afeni's decision to cremate immediately and privately meant that no independent party could verify that the body in that hospital was actually Tupac Shakur. And in the world of conspiracy theories, that absence of verification becomes the foundation for doubt. Now, let's talk about the eyewitness reports. In the years following 1996, multiple people claimed to have seen Tupac in Cuba. A photographer in Havana in 1997 said he saw a man who looked exactly like Tupac at a cafe, wearing sunglasses and a hat, speaking quietly with an older woman. He tried to take a photo, but the man noticed and left immediately. A journalist visiting Cuba in 2004 reported meeting a man at a music venue who introduced himself as T and spoke fluent English with an American accent. They talked about hip-hop, and the man knew intricate details about Death Row Records and the East Coast-West Coast beef, details that felt too specific to be casual fandom. When the journalist asked where he was from, the man smiled and said, "Somewhere I can't go back to." Then he disappeared into the crowd. Are these sightings credible, or are they the result of people seeing what they want to see? A ghost of a legend who died too young. Here's what adds fuel to the theory. Tupac had motive. By September 1996, he was trapped. Death Row Records owned him contractually. Suge Knight controlled his finances. He was facing multiple lawsuits. He owed money. He had enemies on both coasts. The FBI reportedly had an active file on him, tracking his movements and associations, and he was exhausted. People who worked with him in those final months said he looked worn down, hollowed out, like he was being consumed by the machine he'd helped build. Several people close to him later said he talked about wanting to die to the world and be reborn as someone else. At the time, they assumed it was metaphorical, artist talk. But what if it was literal? What if Tupac saw faking his death as the only way to escape? And here's the kicker, he had the blueprint. His godmother, Assata Shakur, had done it. She'd escaped from a US prison, made it to Cuba, and lived there for decades under protection. Tupac visited her, they talked, and according to some accounts, Assata told him that Cuba was a place where revolutionaries could be safe, where the US government's reach was limited, where someone could disappear and start over. Did Tupac take that advice? Did he and Afeni create a plan, stage his death, cremate a body, possibly someone else's, or a body weighted and altered to match, and smuggle him to Cuba where Assata's network could hide him? It sounds like fiction, but in the world of black revolutionary history, stranger things have happened. What would you do if you were 25 years old, famous, hunted, exhausted, and your mother told you there was a way out? Would you take it? Let's talk about the evidence against the theory. Because if we're going to take this seriously, we have to address the holes. First, the shooting was real. Multiple witnesses saw it happen. Suge Knight was in the car and confirmed Tupac was hit. Paramedics treated him at the scene. Doctors operated on him. If Tupac faked his death, he would have needed to survive 4 gunshot wounds, undergo surgeries, and then somehow stage his death in a hospital filled with medical staff and security. That's not impossible, but it's extraordinarily difficult. It would require collaboration from doctors, nurses, coroners, police, and hospital administrators. And while some conspiracy theorists believe Afeni had enough money and connections to pull that off, there's no evidence of such a conspiracy. Second, the cremation. Yes, it happened fast, but it's not illegal. Afeni had legal authority as next of kin, and given her distrust of the system and her desire to protect Tupac's dignity, an immediate cremation makes sense without invoking a conspiracy. Many families of homicide victims choose cremation to avoid prolonged media circuses and public spectacle. Tupac.
I don't know. We can we'll have to come back to that, man. That's the legacy of Pac, man. Y'all go check that out, man. Go on over there. What y'all think, man? I mean, we hearing all these stories. Boy, maybe still around. Well, Pac is still still alive.
Yeah, that's a big maybe.
Yeah, Pac is still alive, man. You better stay where he at. You don't need to come back to the United States, man. Your auntie just passed, or your godmother, she just passed. And, she did well. So if Pac is somewhere out in Cuba or somewhere else, hey man, long live Pac. Hey man, appreciate everybody pulling up, man. I'm trying to trim down the time. Probably sticking to like an hour or so, maybe hour, 15 minutes, 25, something like that. So we're gonna cut down on the stories. But appreciate everybody for pulling up. Make sure go check out Big Nutter 804. Go check out Pushy Push. Go to pushypush.com. Tomorrow, yeah. Me and Push, we're gonna pull up. Hopefully, homie Big Nutter. If not, y'all go follow Big Nutter. Cause I know he be in the gaming. Yeah, I'm about to pull up on Big Nut on the GTA. But pull up tomorrow, y'all. We got the as below as it is. I mean, as below, above as in below. Y'all know the conspiracy hour. We get into it, man. It's only 30 minutes, so the show go on for about 30, 45 minutes or whatnot. Pull up, man. Pull up, learn some shit.
I'll be cool here.
Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody. Hey, pull up on Big Nutter, man, because he get me back in the Mo 3 sector, man. I'm waiting on that case. That case is around the corner, man. Long live.
Yeah, for sure.
Long live Mo 3, man. We out this bitch, man.
Peace out, y'all.
Hey. This little motherfucker married nigga, bitch. I threw my soul on this motherfucking beat. I kill a nigga just to make sure that I eat. Listen to my heart, I hear my daughter when that beat. Talk to Moo, he hear that shade when I speak, yeah. Mama told me watch all the company you keep, yeah. Slide on the west and then we post up on the east, yeah. I'm on your neck, it ain't no motherfucker sleep, yeah. Creep up on you, I know some motherfucking creeps, yeah. Hey, just be patient till time gon' come. Like a rock star on the stage, I just mind my drum. Pull a pistol in the middle of some beef, I'm behind my gun. If it ain't the police, you can never name a time I run. Easty nigga, I kept that dope in my socks, okay. You better duck or get motherfucking shot, yeah, okay. You ain't my brother if you fucking with ops, yeah, okay. Stick up your plug and have him take me to your spot, yeah, okay. See, you don't understand that peek through them blinds. I was dancing with the devil, brother, time after time. Guarantee you see murder, you take a look inside my eyes. Money called me and told me they all acting surprised. Can't believe what you saying, I know you wear a disguise. You gon' fail trying to play me, you gon' die trying to try. Put some shots in this upper body, put a soul in the sky. I am not with the back and forth, all my niggas trying to slide on Gorilla. Threw my soul on this motherfucking beat. I kill a nigga just to make sure that I eat. Listen to my heart, I hear my daughter when that beats. Talk to Moo, he hear that shade when I speak, yeah. Mama told me watch all the company you keep, yeah. Slide on the west and then we post up on the east, yeah. I'm on your neck, it ain't no motherfucking sleep, yeah. Creep up on you, I know some motherfucking creeps, yeah. See, you don't hate me, you just hate the addiction. I remember being alone in the most most fucked up position. I pray to God every night, remove me out these conditions. They gon' judge before they know you and really see how you living. Can't expect you to pay attention and really seek out the difference. But let me warn you, please keep my name up out of your mentions. I'd rather. Nah, fuck that nigga, I'm finna. With a gang Mozzie. EBK.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.